Ladies and gentlemen, this Chinese student, or I should say former student, is one that's caught up in the college scandal that's going on. She comes from the family that paid $6.5 million to get her into Stanford. You know, I have to laugh. This whole thing has been hilarious to me. The people that have walked around calling themselves brilliant and smarter, especially smarter than us, are the main ones caught up in this college scandal. You can say what you want about Black people. One thing I can honestly tell you, we don't cheat to this magnitude. Y'all take it to a level that is just well beyond anything we would do. We can't cheat our way into college. We are heavily watched all through school so that we are not cheating. So if anybody is getting in there honestly and they made it into USC or Stanford or Yale, they legitimately made it in there. Okay. There was no quota. Y'all talked all that quota stuff for years. You got a hell of a lot of nerve when we see this going on. This is worse than any quota you could talk about. Far worse. We have to really pass those SATs. There is no quota that's going to get you out of passing an ACT or SAT. You got to do that legitimately. But, ladies and gentlemen, this came out in the New York Post, May 3rd, 2019. Meet the posh billionaire family entangled in admission scam. Now, these folks come from China, but they are living in the US. Okay. So this is how they know who they are and which Chinese students. And believe me, there's more. They only came out with information about two Chinese families. There's far more than this, y'all. You just sit back because they said there are going to be more families charged in this cheating scan. And you can best believe we're going to see more white and Chinese families come to the surface doing this stuff. But at the same time, they're telling you to pull yourself up by the bootstraps. And as you can see, they aren't even pulling themselves up by the bootstraps. All right. Her name is Yasi Zhao. Okay. The Chinese Sanford student whose parents paid $6.5 million. Damn, that is a lot of money. I can tell you right now, if a Black family had $6.5 million, we would be just smart enough to set our kids up in their own business if they weren't suitable for college. Okay, you wouldn't have to even put out a fraction of that money. Wow. They will throw that kind of money away on a dumb kid, y'all. And if you don't believe they're cheating, go look at all of the cheating that go on in schools in China. It happens all the time, y'all. These people cheat all throughout their lives, just like the ones here. They cheat all throughout their lives. The people here do that too. And so they think there is nothing on this planet they can't cheat. And believe me, y'all, this has gone on for a long time before it got investigated the way that it did. This has been happening for probably many decades in this country. You know, all these people holding their nose up and claiming to be smart, not smart at all. Not ain't smart. You cheated your way to get whatever title and job and everything else, all through cheating. But you see Molly Zhang or whatever, pharma tycoon. So her dad is the owner of a pharmaceutical company in China. Once bragged that he has no time for rich kids who don't rely on their own abilities. Wasn't Lori Loughlin's husband talking all that shit too? After this scandal, family, these folks ain't gonna be able to get in your face and boast about anything. Trust me on this. They gonna all go silent. Because, this right here proves they are better than no one. I really look down on those kids who don't rely on their own abilities, Tao Zhang told a Chinese magazine in 2015. According to a New York Times report, they cheat their way through life and then talk all this shit. If I come across one, I give them dressing down right away. I just can't stand that type. Yeah, well, your daughter is that type, and you paid $6.5 million for that type. You dumbass. The Times spotted a Ferrari, a Tesla, and a Bentley, and a Land Rover in front of the family's opulent mansion in Beijing Thursday. But the dad claimed his kids aren't spoiled because they have to borrow the Bentley. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. My kids ain't spoiled. They got to borrow my Bentley. Man, this dude is sounding stupid all through the article. Okay. If they want to drive, they have to borrow one from me, he told the mag. How this is so stupid. Yes, your kids are spoiled. No, we can't borrow no Bentley in the hood, okay? That kid is spoiled. Tao's wife on Thursday admitted to paying the $6.5 million figure to college admissions advisor William Rick Singer in 2017 after their daughter got into Stanford, but claimed she thought it was just a regular donation to the school. No, you didn't. You didn't think that amount of money was a donation. That's a lie. And if you were to make a donation to the school, who is William Rick Singer? You know, come on, y'all. These people, this is what Lori Loughlin and her husband tried to say. Oh, it was a donation. You know what that shit was for. Get out of here. I'm not buying it. The donation story don't hold water. Mm-mm. Prosecutors allege Singer falsely presented the girl to Stanford as a competitive sailor. Again, no athletic abilities, but putting these students through as athletes. Did the same thing with this Chinese girl and paid $500,000 bribe to the school's sailing coach. And the bogus credentials help her secure a spot at the prestigious college. UC was booted out of the school for falsifying her application, although neither she nor her parents have been charged in the scandal. So you paid $6.5 million and your daughter got kicked out of school anyway. Woo, ain't getting that money back. Wow. You went through all of that to get your dumb kid into school and she got kicked out anyway. The Zhaos are the 82nd richest family in China, according to Wall Street Journal and Forbes, putting Tao's net worth at $1.8 billion. And I bet you he cheated to get the whole thing, y'all. I bet you he cheated to get the whole thing. And I bet his parents cheated to get him in school and so on and so forth. Tao, who has an MBA from Fordham University, runs a company called Bachang Pharmaceuticals, which was started by his father, Bachang Zhao. Bachang was himself once accused of bribery, of paying $10,000 to a corrupt official in China's Food and Drug Administration, according to the Times. Oh, so in other words, he was putting out some questionable drugs, y'all, and he paid off China's version of the Food and Drug Administration so they would look the other way. Got it. In 2015, a profile, another daughter, Yu Chen Zhao, said the kids were raised knowing that the family's money is the family's and is none of our business. We can get the best education available, but if we want to live better off, we have to earn it ourselves, she said. Again, you paid your way through college and through life. And you're talking about earning something. You didn't even earn it yourself. Okay. You came from a billionaire family that paid your way through everything. And you're sitting in everybody's face talking about you have to earn it yourself. Damn these people. Oh man, UC went to elementary school in Beijing, then attended high school at the posh Wellington College in the UK, which charges 17,449 a term for boarding students. In a 2015 magazine for international students at the school, a student identifying herself as Molly Zhao has says she's been at boarding school since the age of 6 and marveled at the poverty she witnessed during a trip with a Chinese charity. Well, those people may be in poverty, but I can tell you they're not cheating, not at the magnitude your rich families are cheating. Many of the children there have never tried any sweets, crisp, or any kind of treat. I mean, can imagine that, she wrote. How can we survive without all those junk foods? This coming out of the mouth of a rich person, y'all. Yes, everybody, you need to earn your way while sneaking and paying millions of dollars and to get your kids into colleges they were never eligible for. Yeah, that's really earning it, all right. Ooh, these people talk a lot of shit as they cheat. Please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. This is some bullshit. You let one of these people try to get in my face talking about some lie IQ again. You let them try it. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. And y'all are full of shit for real. Peace, family.